What's up? It's your boy Carcino, man. And I gotta say, man, Unsung did a great job of not playing into the traps that everybody else is doing for ratings, just talking about the death of Tupac Shakur. They actually did an unsung on him and did it based on him as a thespian and as an actor and as an artist, and that's to me was more valuable of information than what they've had before prior. So I'm thinking if they would have, I like the people they interviewed. It's like the people that directed him, that hired him for these roles, because you guys don't understand. Tupac was blacklisted during that time. He was completely blacklisted. And it's like once they accuse you of something like that, your career is done. They're not trying to look for you or cast you. And once you're not considered bankable, he needed that album in order to really get himself going. Like he needed that all eyes on me to really dig him back up. Because once that hit, it was like immediately he accepted the movie role. He took Von D. Curtis Hall, you know, Quincy hooked that up for him. Um, it was a rough role for him to play junkie. It was the first time he wasn't really playing a thug, or he was just playing a guy who was on drugs to try to show his range as an actor. You know, I thought it was his best role since Poetic Justice, really, to be honest. So I think overall, we're looking at, I say, Pac's best role. Gang related is one of them. Playing a dirty cop who wind up being a snitch. He was looking more towards characters that was not fitting to him, even though the revenue from the acting, of course, he was seeing more from acting, but he was just tired of the energy of rap, and he was looking more towards acting because it was an escapism from him. It was more of an escapism, and because it was an escapism, he was able to be somebody else. He ain't got to worry about being Tupac. And being Tupac was very strenuous at that time because he was causing a lot of division with his songs. I just wish it went more into certain roles that he was being offered. But I love this take. They didn't glance over it. They interviewed people that had never been interviewed before, talking about Tupac as an actor. The people that actually casted him and hired him for these films. So I like that on song because that way you educate people with information about him instead of interviewing the detective who said he was on the scene when Tupac arrived. These guys are getting checked for doing absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's ridiculous. Like I was on the bike, I was the first cop there on the response, and blah blah blah. It's like this is ridiculous. These guys are getting checks for nothing. But Yeah, that was my. I did see it, so you guys keep sending it to me. You guys all loved it, and you wanted me to respond and give my opinions. That's what I thought. I thought it was exciting. It was different, and I liked it. So I'm out.